student, we are going to study cardinality concept. So, what is mapping cardinality? Mapping cardinality expresses the number of entity to which another entity can be associated via relationship set, or it means cardinality of relationship defines the type of relationship between two participating entities. Cardinality also defined as the degree to which one entity is related to other entity. Here cardinality ratio means maximum number of relationship instances that an entity can participate. One-to-one, one-to-many relationship, many-to-one relationship, and many-to-many relationship. Let's see first one-to-one relationship. An entity in A is associated with at most one entity in B, and an entity in B is associated with at most one entity in A. For example, one person can sit on a chair at any point and also maximum of one person at a given time. As shown in given figure, first set contains instances A1, A2, A3, A4, and set B contains, or entity set B contains instances B1, B2, B3 and B1. A1 associated with B1, A2 associated with B2 and A3 associated with B3 and so on. AN associated with BN. The example here is one employee can manages at most or maximum one department. That is, one department can have one manager, or one department can have maximum one manager. Second one is one-to-many relationship. An entity in A is associated with any number of entities in B. An entity in B, however, can be associated with at most one entity in A. For example, one organization can have many employees, but one employee cannot work only for one organization. That is one-to-many relationship. Here, entity set A contains three instances, that is A1, A2, A3, and entity B contains 5 instances B1, B2, B4, B5. A1 is associated with B1 and B2, and here A2 is associated with B3, B4 and A3 associated with B5. That is one to many, A1 to B1, B1 to B2. A1 associated with two entities, that is B1, B2. A2 associated with 2, B3, B4. It is called as one to many. One employee can work for maximum one department, and one department can have maximum of n employees. Third one is many to one relationship. In A is associated with at most one entity in B, and entity in A is associated with at most one entity in B. An entity in B, however, can be associated with any number of entities in A. For example, many employee can work for only one organization, but one organization can have many employees. Here, first entity A contains 5 instances, A1 to A5. Second B entity contains 3 entities. Here, A1, A2 associated with single entity, that is B1, A3, A4 entity, and A5 associated with B2 and B3. That is called as many to one relationship. The best example here is many employees can work for only one organization, but one organization can have many employees. That is many to one relationship. Many employees and one organization. That is many to one. Fourth one is many to many relationship. An entity in A is associated with any number of entities in B, and an entity in B is associated with number of entities in A. For example, one student is enrolled for many courses and one course is enrolled by many students, that is many to many. Many courses and many students, that is many to many relationship. What is this many to many relationship? An entity in A is associated with any number of entities in B, and an entity in B is associated with any number of entities in A. That is called as many to many relationship. One student can study any number of subjects and one subject can be studied by any number of students. Here is another example of many to many relationship. This is all about cardinality ratios. That is maximum number of relationship instances that an entity can participate in. That is possible cardinality ratio. 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1 and many to many. These are the relationship constraint. There are two types of relationship constraint. First one, mapping constraint, that is mapping cardinality, and participation constraint. Here mapping cardinality over.